Guys, it's Sean Big Papa Williams, and today I'm just going to show you how to draft a team on Star Fantasy Leagues. As you see, this is their intro page. It shows you that you can select the difference between MLB and NFL or NBA, NHL. There are different types. This site also does offer season-long tournaments. So if you're interested in that before the season starts, you can get in one of their season-longs. But we're here to talk daily. So let's go to daily football. Click off of baseball. Sorry, some sites work a little differently. It's hard to remember them all. So on this one, you just want to make sure that the sport you want is highlighted. We're going to enter this free roll for week 1. Once you click on it, on any of their entries, it'll show you the prize pool, which is here, $500. Shows you the payout structure, 1st through 81st. Looks like first through 81st get paid in this tournament, and it shows us all the matchups up here, and we're going to join league. Alright, if you notice really quickly before we start scrolling down too far, this is a 2-quarterback league. It also has 2 wide receivers and 2 flex positions, but notice that they've also eliminated the kickers. It's just defense, special teams. Go Star Fantasy Leagues. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and decide our quarterback. We haven't done this yet, and he doesn't look too crazy on this site in comparison. So this site, we're going to go ahead and throw Peyton on a team. And the other quarterback will throw. Let's see. Who do we like? Week 1. On the 2-quarterback sites, when you spend on a stud quarterback, you usually want to save a little bit of money on your second one, so it's not so hard to put together the rest of your roster. Let's take, who do we want? For the purposes of this, let's pair him with Johnny Football. We're going to go ahead and make the claim that Johnny Football start week 1. Remember, these videos are being done in advance, so if Johnny Football isn't playing, we can always change him out when it comes closer to time. My primary focus on this is not to show you guys a lineup that I would play necessarily or a lineup that'll win. I'm just trying to show you how to familiarize yourself with the draft software on Star Fantasy Leagues. So now that we've got our quarterback set, let's go to running backs. If you see down here, we have an average remaining player salary of $8,591, which isn't terribly bad. But I'll go ahead and show you one of my tricks. I'm going to go ahead and look at defense special teams first. And so we can show you guys like a little bit sexier players. We're going to go ahead and take the min value defense and save money there, which is a strategy that a lot of people play, but we'll get more into that in the strategy segment videos. For the purposes of this, let's put together a nice roster. So now we've bumped that money to $9,406 per player. That puts us in the range of Shane Vereen, Trent Richardson, Stephen Ridley, Ryan Matthews, Bishop Sankey. Bishop Sankey had a really good preseason game, so let's go ahead and give him some props for that nice game. We'll go ahead and also add, let's see, who else do we like here? Doesn't even. We'll go ahead and add. This is a. Let's see. You know what? People seem to really like Toby Gerhart in Jacksonville. We'll go ahead and play him too. Let's look at our wide receivers now that we have 9,200 left. We can put together. We can just straight play pretty much anybody out of this group and it'll be fine. People love them some Cordarrelle. We'll go ahead and throw him in there even though he's injured currently. Thinking that he'll be good for week 1. Let's go ahead and people love them some Golden Tate, and so we'll throw him in too. Now, I'm still going to abide by the practice what I'm going to practice what I preach with the targets for Peyton Manning and Johnny Manziel. I'm just going to do it down here in the flex position and tight end. I wanted to get the most money possible to know how much I'm dealing with, to know which targets I can buy. So let's go ahead and Jordan Cameron is 88. We'll go ahead and play Jordan Cameron as Johnny Manziel's target. And then for our flex, we are going to, wow, Demaryius is expensive. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and show you what that does to us. So we'll take Demaryius to pair him with Peyton. So taking Peyton and Demaryius and a decent, like this is by no means an exceptional team throughout, right? And the worst defense, it leaves us with 4,000 for our flex. 4,400 to be specific, and that puts us in territory of Lance Moore, Austin Stephon-Jenkins, LeGarrette Blount, Donald Brown. Donald Brown and Carlos Hyde are actually too much money for us, so those guys are off the table. Yeah, it's wow. This is why I normally don't like doing this. Let's see what happens if we, and we'll just go ahead and leave that there. And no, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys something. Let's see what happens when we take out Jordan Cameron and Demaryius, and we're going to instead look at Peyton's. Julius is more expensive, but that would give us, so we'll go there, and then we'll take, as our flex, we'll also flex out a tight end here, so we get both tight ends. We're going to just take both of the tight ends. Actually, sometimes it's easier to find them here. So we'll go ahead and take Jordan Cameron too. We're going to double donk tight end on this team. That leaves us 8,400 for the flex. And that puts us in much better position. These are decent dart players. Let's go ahead and take I'll do a Chiefs homer pick here and pick Dwayne Bowe on the team as well. So there you go. That's what his lineup looks like when, and it does put you into some financial trouble when you play Peyton Manning and one of his targets. Like Julius was one of the cheaper ones, and it still costs us quite a bit. So those are just things to keep in mind. Hopefully that allows you to be familiar with this site. We'll click Save Lineup. Your lineup has been saved, and on the other, just like the other sites here, you click Enter More Leagues with this lineup if you want to, and you can check them, check the little boxes next to the tournaments as soon as it loads, if it ever will load. See, sometimes the sites like this can be temperamental. Don't worry about it. Star Fantasy Leagues actually forces another pop-up tab when you join a league, so you just close it, close the tab where you're having the error, and then refresh, and it will show your pending team over here in a second, unless their site's completely down. Click on My Lineups, and here you go. See, it shows you my lineup, and if I want to export this to other leagues, I can click Export, or you can just click on the Leagues tab to show you that I'm only in one tournament right now. So I can export it, enter more leagues with this lineup, and there it goes. It loaded this time. But I don't believe their other tournaments are posted yet, so it won't list them. But if they had other tournaments, like, you could just look at them there.